Okay, so we're doing some chest tattoos, sort of. There's probably some other stuff in here too. Always try and set these up with a theme, but sometimes some other shit sneaks in.
Awesome. Yeah. This first one is wow.
Yeah, I love the title. And then they sent the title and then they sent the picture. And just in case we couldn't read, it says, "Do not resuscitate."
Yeah. And like, do you think this is like done in all seriousness? Like, don't resuscitate me? Or do you think it's like a joke?
I think these are trendy and people get these all the time. And I don't think it goes much farther than that.
Do you think that like a person that's like potentially looking to resuscitate them would actually listen to this?
The problem is it doesn't matter whether they have this tattoo and they're not going to see this either. It's not like you put it on your forehead.
Well, you know, you rip open their shirt to...
Yeah. Nobody's going to take that into consideration when they decide to save your life or not. In fact, even in the moment that you were dying, you wouldn't agree with this tattoo.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is a problem when people go to, like, take their own lives, for example, in that last moment, they try and stop themselves.
Right.
Right? Like, that's where I don't really agree with this statement because it's almost, like, impossible to actually... pull it off.
Such a weird one.
But like the font is done nice.
Yeah, I was going to say the font is decent.
To me, you've
good.
destroyed the real estate that is your chest. But
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be easy enough to cover up. But
such a bummer. Yeah, it is definitely a trendy little tattoo. So this next one will go. The email, it says it's from Joseph. I forgot to add we're not done with this.
We are not. He meant to say.
Yeah. He wants to add more textures and details to the skull in April when we do my right chest, and I'll fill the whole chest area. And then I guess the first part said, "Hey Remy, this is a chest tattoo I just got done. I sent you my sleeve pics already, and one was on your channel. Let me know what you think."
You're
Thanks,
lucky. I
buddy.
don't put. I mean, it's not that I specifically don't put sleeve tattoos on here, but I have categories of tattoos that come in, and I have more sleeve, hand, and leg tattoos than anything else. So if you sent those, you're likely waiting in traffic. So
Crazy.
yeah, he sent 3 different pictures of this, and they all have different filters on them, and I hate all 3 of them.
Yeah, the filters are making it really hard to get a good read as to like what's actually going on with these. It's just like the too pretty Instagram photos.
Yeah.
They kill me. They kill the tattoo.
Well, this looks like at least that these were the tattooers' like photos that they did this with.
Yeah.
To which I would say, hey, tattooers, stop fucking with your photos so much. I get it. I know these things need to trend, but like this just looks like a blob of stuff.
Yeah, it's too bad because I feel like if you saw this in person,
There's no way it doesn't look better, but it's so dark you can't see
right?
anything.
I feel like we're losing. Like, there's probably some really nice soft shading in here.
Like immediately, I want to take a flashlight or something and just be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what the
Or,
fuck
like,
is that?"
Can we turn up the lights or something?
Yeah, this needs like plus 200 brightness and some exposure
Super depressing.
to be able to see. That being said, like it looks like it's done fairly well. Like the blacks are really black. I'm having to decipher this because this is not what the tattoo actually looks like.
Yeah, like, is this
Like,
what
none
is
of
this
these
face in here? Is this like a cat
We have
face or
gray,
a person
we
face?
have
It's a person
blue,
face, right?
we have orange.
Yeah.
But we don't have any that's just normal.
I'm gonna say it again. Go outside.
Yeah, they're not
Overcast day.
This-
Take a picture in daylight, guys.
It's too close too.
Yeah.
Like this is too close to the tattoo. You want to stand back a little so that you can actually see what this looks like on the body.
Right.
Because I don't know. It looks to me like he didn't go big enough for your chest. Like this should have been like more of your chest than it is.
Right. And then is this like a hood or a hat coming up onto the shoulder area there, onto the like trap area? Like, what's going on with that?
Oh, that's just some black shading. I don't think it's
But why
anything.
did he need to put such a big dark blob
I don't think
at
it
the
needs
back?
to be anywhere near as big as it is.
Right. Just do a little blob.
You just shade off of it. All of this is done around the perimeter of the tattoo.
Yeah.
So like on the inside and the bottom, we have this shading off of thing,
Yeah.
and then up here we have this big black mass
I'm
that just takes his shoulder for some reason.
annoyed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, it's just like
see more of his arm there. I
mean,
don't know what the hell
it
is
looks
going
like
on.
they were trying to maybe connect it in with the shoulder there, but like you could just put so much more in
That's
there.
just such a weird
Blah.
placement.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really heavy and black and
Yeah, I don't like it.
not the best.
Onward.
We have no context owl and some stuff on his chest. So this technically still fits the chest tattoo rule.
So like Neotradi.
Yeah, definitely Neotrad
with
owl.
its wings open, which is really weird.
Yeah, the wings weren't lined aggressively enough, I feel like.
To me, the wings feel like an afterthought. Like
Yep.
the owl by itself, it's cool, but like to me, the wings should have been wrapped around the owl instead of having it open like that, just because of where it is on the.
Yeah,
of
no,
the
the
guy.
owl is way better than the wings. But I feel like the owl and the wings all should have been like up higher. Like
Yeah.
that should have been the chest piece, and then whatever the script is should have been below it.
Yeah, but he probably did the owl after the script.
Yeah, most likely, or not.
No, who knows?
It's hard to say, but
People's planning is strange.
it was not thought out as well as it could have been. An owl is a great shot for your chest piece, right? Like, and then you could have made this owl most of the torso even.
I like the color of the
But-
body of the owl, and then I think the wings kind of just loses.
They
it
just
for me,
feel
too.
weightless to me.
Yeah.
Like they're not meant to be in the foreground. I get that, but they aren't anywhere in this tattoo.
They just don't feel like they belong to
They're
this
not
tattoo.
attached.
Yeah.
Like they just feel disconnected, like almost like it's a curtain behind
But I
him.
really like the rest of the owl. But I just don't like the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Black out the wings.
yeah. So we get another shot of it, and
Yeah.
you can
A
see.
little better from the side, but still, like, I just
Well, the
displaying
lighting's
wings
better
like that
here,
makes
but-
no sense.
Yeah, they're too far behind him. They look like they're just background
Yeah.
for the.
Weird positioning.
Yeah. Well, lots of script here, different script, and see a rose down there. It's kind of whatever. Here's a side view of the wing. And here I think the wing looks too sharp in a way, too.
Yeah.
Almost like mechanical or something.
Just
it's
weird,
not-
really weird positioning for me of the whole owl. I think I would have liked it better if it was a chest piece, like you said.
He's got decent stuff, but overall, it's too scattershot. And this is what I didn't like about my first bodysuit. It's very clearly cobbled together and never really comes together right.
Yeah, and then I just like some strange color choices. Like I understand wanting to do like those opposing colors, like the greens, the yellows, the oranges, and the blues, but I just think it was like a lot.
Yep. So then finally we have this thing, some kind of warrior fighting a cat, saber-tooth. I don't know. The hell is this?
I don't know. I'm trying to zoom in.
I'm trying to figure out if this is something I should know, if it's just lost on me, what this is.
He's fighting a snake,
Is it a snake?
and he's an angel fighting a snake.
I don't think it's an angel.
Well, why does he have wings?
Is that a wing?
Those are wings.
Oh, I
and
guess
then he's
it is
got
a
like
wing.
chains on him. I bet you this is some sort of weird biblical thing.
Yeah, maybe.
He's fighting a snakey.
You would know better than me. What is with the shape of this?
I don't know. It's one of those tattoos that makes you look like you got boobs.
Is it on a curve though? Because it looks like, yeah, it must be on a curve. This photo must be taken on an angle.
Yeah, well, it definitely is
Like,
taken at an angle.
It's
but
just hard to understand that because how close again? Like, why are we taking the photos like they're
I
so
don't know,
close to the
'cause they
body?
just- people are weird.
Stand back a little.
And it looks like all of this stuff up on the one arm looks new too. Like, why wouldn't we be including that in this like I did this fresh tattoo?
Yeah, well, you need to be able to see that thing to get the rest of the context. But
And this is the only
I
picture we have.
do like the idea of using the arm and the chest as one canvas, but I don't understand this bra formation on
Yeah.
boobs. I
We
don't.
keep seeing this. It's like they want to pretend like they have pecs.
But it doesn't do that. It makes it look like he's got a brassiere.
yeah.
Like that's what it looks like. It
You
just
look
looks
like
like
you got
he's
boobs.
wearing like this warrior fighting a snake as a bra. I don't understand the intention. Why
Right.
not just whip shade off of that? And it's not even like there's an end to this either.
No,
Like
it just kind of like vanishes.
Yeah, it just stops hard all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Unless they're planning on doing more and this is just one session.
Oh, maybe. I mean, this does leave it open. For them to
It's
do
open
more.
at the bottom and not at the top.
Yeah.
It's framed off at the top. That looks intentional. The bottom looks unintentional. Like it just was like, man, done. Like What? I thought there was more.
Definitely really, really awkward.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see if there's going to be more to this. If you could send it in.
I also want context. Like, is this like biblical? Is this like one of the saints fighting?
Right away, I thought it was
Satan?
Ryu from Street Fighter when I looked at it.
I see like angel wings, and I actually, if I was a little up on my knowledge, I'd probably be able to tell you what's up. But he looks a little Roman-esque. There's a serpent.
Yeah, he does look
He's
Roman.
got chains around him. He's got a weapon, or whatever.
I don't know.
Hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want context.
It's not bad though. It's a little tonal, but pretty good. Like pretty good solid black, and use of negative space is nice. Different line weights achieved. But
did they tattoo over those nipples, or are they just blending?
oh, I think they did tattoo the nipples. Woo-hoo. They look like they're speckled in.
High five.
So they met the mark there.
You gave us joy.
Yeah,